Well, the time has come. 11 months after this game has come out. Today, for the very first time, I'm going to be playing My Team Career Mode on F1 24. What on earth am I about to click into? It feels weird, you know, hitting My Team Career Mode in that menu. Really, really weird. Right, career setup, newcomer, midfield challenger, and championship contender. Do you remember in 2021 when they tried to float this as a brand new, like all new game-changing feature, or enough to basically talk about it in the initial reveal of F1 2021, I think it was. Unbelievable finesse and marketing spin to try and say this was a really big new feature, but it's basically a way to change your entry point into the career mode. This has been there since 2021. I mean, since we're literally doing this for a one-off video, this is not going to be a series or anything like that. I just wanted to honestly check out my team on F1 24 because I've heard a few little rumblings of some horror stories about what my team is like. So let's just go with championship contender. Let's send it. I speak about horror stories. There's definitely a horror story going on right now in front of my eyes visually, because what are these liveries? I mean, the first one's just your standard, I think, pre-order one or whatever, and then it just doesn't get any better in the other two. Oh my lord. Right, custom season, we'll slap on 10 races. We're going to the Japanese Grand Prix IRL, so why not? Well, let's go to Japan. Oh wow, I have missed this menu. Who remembers this one? Resources. We can change the acclaim rate of the player and the AI. This was a really decent way to really promote better driver transfers using the base game. This is not there in driver career mode, which is why driver career mode had no chance of even, being improved upon at all, at least in my team, natively without any mods or anything like that. You could try and encourage better driver transfers, but I think it was if you did the team acclaim going higher, but if you did the AI, the actual driver acclaim lower, it basically made this system where all the teams were really high acclaim, but you and your fellow AI drivers were much lower acclaim. So it created a cycle of hopefully more transfers, basically, because teams were wanting more from their AI drivers. And then the resource rate, obviously nothing new. That's there in driver career mode as well. But then you had the cash rate as well. I miss these menus. Hopefully they've not done away with them in the redo of My Team 2.0 in F1 25, and I hope they're built upon it by giving us some, similar sliders for driver transfers itself. Oh, that is a strong mustache. That is bloody Nora. Again, something I've not experienced on this game. 11 months into it, the My Team icons. I can't even tell you off my head what the rest of the icons are. Obviously, from this page, I know one of them's Kobayashi, one of them's Nigel Mansell, one of them's Jamie Chadwick. I could not tell you what the other icons are. I remember there would be Jenson Button, I think Felipe Massa. I think Rosberg used to be an icon and he got removed. Let me click in. Use My Team icon. Okay, that's just like an option. I don't get to see the other icons yet. Create my driver. Cool. I'm in honor of Unk doing it for a third time. He's still got it. He's still got it. Let's go with Jarno's avatar. Choose country or region. Fun fact, every single region in this menu, apart from this one right here, the rest of them, all 10% sweeping tariffs. You choose it, you have to pay EA 10% more. Or actually, if we're being correct, you pass on the cost to all the people that choose this one. Right, standard one-off career mode video settings. Player 1. You guys will know if you watch me for a while. We love to do that all the time when we do one of these one-off careers. Ready to go. The ironic thing is Player 1 probably has a nickname audio that is nearer to Player 1 than my actual name. Real deal. What is that? I was trying to see. I swear there should have been like a nickname that was player, but real deal. Can you imagine Crofty going, and in P2, real deal? Okay, helmets. Is this seriously all we've got available in the base game? 6 helmets. Do I not have more? Browse items. Oh, okay, you can buy more helmet. So this is what I was being told quite a bit this year. Or last year rather, on F1 24, is that if you played My Team rather than driver career mode, a lot of the options were stripped away And the game mode was very much EA-ified, where you only got some very slim pickings, and a lot of them you just had to purchase with pit lane coins, is it? Or I don't even know what it's. Yeah, podium pass and pit lane coins. So you have to go and spend it to actually get more choices, because otherwise you only got like these 6. Suit as well. I mean, oh god, these are gopping. What is that one? Even the bought ones are shocking. I mean, that one's kind of cool just for the design, but oh god. Honestly, I really hope that livery editor that we sussed out in F125's reveal, I hope maybe it transcends to overalls as well, maybe, because brother, they need it. I don't even care to pick one. Let's just go with that one. And the matching gloves, yeah. Podium emotes. Right, I've only got 3 unlocked in my entire game, so that's the standard one I usually go with, the Union Jack flag waving. Are you not entertained? Well, probably not, because there was probably like a DRS and ERS train all race along. There was probably only like 2 AI overtakes the entire race, and I was probably the only one that actually made 5 places or more in the actual race. Whilst doing it, the car felt awful, the tires felt awful, and I've had this same exact grid for about 5 seasons. So yeah, no, I'm not. Right, sorted. Advance. Team details. Let's go.
First thing we need to do is register a team name and bring in some important partners.
Oh, this is wearing off the rust, isn't it? Right, team name. Well, I'm not gonna do our actual my team name, because I daren't, you know, besmudging the holy grail name that we have for the My Team series. Let's do something else. I think that seems pretty fair. 100 pit coins to unlock. That's the team name. Right, sponsors. Oh, you know what? I actually miss looking at some of these sponsors. Good old DSP Optics. I always used to choose that, or Zexnon, is it? Dynamics. I always used to go for that one. And then, oh, RGB and Atlantic. They used to be good logos. Atlantic was a good one. But what's going to give us the most money then? The most money's over here. X Form Gig. Now, you know what? For old time's sake, DSB Optics, massive.
Be going anywhere fast without a power unit. So let's sign one of those now.
All right, mate. Okay, let's go. Engine. That was the worst northern accent ever.
Suppliers will also provide upgrades throughout the season free of charge.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Right, well, I hope this is something that changes in My Team 2.0, because this always basically pointed you towards choosing Honda Red Bull powertrains now, as it is, because they were always the most cost effective to performance. Like Renault, 86 and they're 100k more than Honda is crazy. You're never going to pick them. I mean, since we're not actually playing through the career mode, so it doesn't matter if you get a double DNF. Let's pick Ferrari. Okay, well, here we go. This is where we see the mighty icons. So they're obviously, yeah, sure. I mean, I should remember these. Schumacher, Senna, Hakkinen, Mansell. Oh, I actually forgot Villeneuve was an icon. Jeez. Button. Oh, yeah, James Hunt with his lack of flowing hair. Felipe Massa, Mark Webber. Montoya. I forgot Montoya was in there, actually. I'm not going to lie. Kobayashi, Maldonado, Jamie Chadwick, and then, okay, these are the, I was going to say Vesti's not an icon. These are the normal F2 driver choices, basically. And then at the very end, you can actually pick the esports guys. That's funny. I could pick Jarno as my teammate, but I'm actually also playing as his character face as well. But yeah, they removed Rosberg, didn't they? Oh, they need to add him back. They honestly need to add him back along with the other F3 icons they're going to put in. And I sincerely hope all of these guys make it to My Team 2.0 in F125. I don't want to see any of these guys missing. But then, yeah, it's going to be very, very strange in My Team 2.0 picking 2 of these people, you know, as our drivers, because it seems like we won't be able to make like our own one. Just for the sake of it, of course, I'm going to pick Jensen Button. Were you expecting anything less? All right, beautiful. I am happy we can afford it. Let's go.
Livery we will be running this season. We can add more sponsors to the car as we sign them throughout the year.
Okay, this is where we get to maybe the most cursed part of the entire setup of My Team, because I've heard some travesties about the livery selection in the base game. Right, we start off with that one. I've got a couple because I've bought a couple over the game cycle. There's been a couple I've got for free, but that is actually, you know what? I thought I had more. Honestly, I thought this was going to go on for a couple, but it seems like all I've got is this one and this one. I definitely bought these two with pit coins. So it wasn't for these two. This one's just come to me because of the, I don't know, some random Verstappen podium pass thing I've done. These two came because of the pre-order bonuses of the McLaren Shadow esports team livery and the Alpine ones. I think I can remember even like back, they had these in F1 2013, didn't they, to show them off, I think it was, or something like that. So if it wasn't for these two, this one, and this one, yeah, those are all of those don't count because I got them through pre-order stuff or earning them or just buying them. So you're telling me on the base game there are 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Oh, God. I think that's safely put. That's the EA part. That's not even Codemaster's fault. That's EA's doing of like, okay, we can't make money constantly in this game like we can with EAFC. We're going to have to do it somehow by putting all the semi-okay liveries behind a paywall like this, which, I mean, honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't do it sooner, being EA. Are any of these actually good as well? Like, I mean, that one's interesting, but I would just never pick it as a realistic career mode option because it doesn't look realistic. It's cool, but it's just not realistic. There were some recent ones they did see this one, they've done this on purpose where they've done it in blue and white, but they showed it in the trailer, I think, for when they dropped this one, that if you make the blue, like, let me just get it, to be fair, it's I've got just enough to get it. If you then put it in, if you then change the color and put the blue to black and you put this up to max saturation, you put it to gold, I think it is. Oh yeah, sorry, here, max saturation, put it to gold. Very quickly then, you get like a, you know, like a old Lotus style sort of livery. So they knew what they were doing with it, you know, when they made it. They were like, oh yeah, this can be like a Lotus livery, basically. So this one was a good idea. Like, kudos, this one was a good design. And the reason why I got this one is this was also, I think, quite a cool design. Like, this was genuinely like, this looks semi-realistic. Looks like a kind of cool, kind of, you know, futuristic sort of modern take on an F1 livery. But then, like, I mean, this one looks cool, but it's also just not, it would look so out of place on an F1 grid, which has always been my little gripe with the base My Team liveries that you get without mods, is a lot of them just look out of place on an F1 grid, and I feel like most of us playing the game mode want realism or some sort of immersion factor when it comes to making a team on the grid and fielding it. I'm gonna go with this one, to be fair, because I'm saying that I got this. I've never actually used this livery in any race ever, even online. So I'm going to pick that one. Personal stickers, they've had this one for ages. I remember using that in F1 22, I think it was. We'll put the hearts on, fair enough. Right, and then the last one's team branding, but I think you can see more and more the reason why I never played my team on this game, because they, like I said, they never did anything to it. It's basically the same as it was in F1 23, and arguably worse because of all the stuff behind the podium pass wall, and also just the way the AI are. It's a worse product with no actual improvements or changes. So that's why me and many others on other creators on this game never bothered with it. Right, we're sorted. Advanced. Are we going to go to interview? Is it? Oh, okay. I didn't know they actually have changed this. I was expecting Will Buxton.
Welcome to a very special Formula One live stream. Now, usually we run events like today to reveal a new car, but today is much more than just the car.
It's kind of low-key looks like the McLaren MTC, like the meeting room they use sometimes for presentations.
That's right. For the first time in modern F1 history, we're going to have an owner-driver on the grid. And it's been a Herculean effort.
Won't be hearing that VO line in My Team 2.0, will we, owner driver?
One in which we are standing right now. And the small matter of producing a car that can take on the big names on the grid. So let's take a look at it now.
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. This little VT's a nice refresh of what they used to have. Dragging on a bit though, doesn't it? Like, it's a little bit slow paced, a bit too slow paced for a car reveal. I suppose maybe they're trying to mimic the actual car reveals that get longed out. Obviously, pre-F1 75 then. There's our baby. A totally realistic looking F1 car, that is. Looks like it's been graffitied.
Okay, let's introduce the person everyone is talking about, Formula One's new owner-driver.
Please welcome down Unk. He's back in the game. Yeah, no, mate. They absolutely did your hair so dirty there. What is going on there?
Now, I would have thought being an owner was stressful enough, but you're driving as well. So how are you going to approach taking on both the roles at the same time?
Well, clearly it was too much stress because they felt the need to not put me in this situation in the next F1 game. So I'm going to say it's a lot of work.
Now, obviously, you're not going to be alone out on track. You've signed a teammate too. What made them the right fit for this project?
The skill set really suits our team, i.e. he's Jensen Button. He suits my needs of a teammate, an ideal teammate.
So, tell me about the work on the car. Plenty done, plenty still to come. What are you prioritizing in terms of development?
And the rest of this is the usual thing where subtly, if you answer, you actually get to choose your starting HQ facility levels and stuff like that, or some of the R&D upgrades. If we go chassis, it's going to say chassis department will notice that, etc. You guys know how it is. If you've watched my previous My Team series before in years gone by, you know how it works. Because again, this is all... Apart from this display of Natalie Pinkham this time versus Will Buxton, it is the exact same.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and I think I can speak for all of us when I say all the very best for the season.
Thank you, thank you. It'll be a very long-running season, this. Oh, wow. You know what? It's actually a bit trippy being back in this vista, in this main menu for a career mode, because I've been so used to that very lackluster, lifeless one in driver career mode where your driver's on the right, there's that big screen, and you don't see any of this. You don't see the changing vistas of the different HQ facilities and whatnot. I definitely have missed that. It was a nice dynamic to the main menus, I think, for career mode. It was a bit of a shame we never got that. You see the team and stuff, the customized colors. Obviously, we're hoping, basically, in My Team 2.0, we see a big change to all of this stuff. There's all new stuff that's been made. I hope the UI on the left and the menu stuff, they've done that a little bit differently to mix it up. It would be a shame if it's kind of, the same but different, like only like a change, like a tiny change. I really want to see a different way of presenting this kind of stuff. But yeah, very odd actually looking at this stuff after having driver career mode. Like, we've got the activity timeline's back with all this stuff. I do miss this stuff. Driver career mode, I mean, AI stuff and transfers aside, like all the new stuff was cool at first in season 1, but then honestly, I was kind of missing this kind of stuff where you could actually put like input in and stuff like that. Because there was just limitation, obviously, of driver career mode versus My Team facilities, looking at the different levels, so much more to do when it comes to managing everything. But it's gonna be weird then in 2025. Doing all of this and then going, I'll drive as one of the drivers I've got, not just driving as myself. Is 100 pit coins to unlock to the top, baby, in second place on the R&D chart. And then we can pick our secondary sponsors. So Equita Oil, you always used to go with Equita Oil. What else would we go for? Lupo Industries, I used to pick that quite a lot. We've got the contract system with the driver perks. Oh, here we go. Nice little driver market. Can actually look at stuff properly. And the hope is there'll be actually some transfers going on, but who knows? Wouldn't be surprised if the transfers in My Team F1 24 is just as bad as the driver career mode, to be honest. Finance history, and customization. But yeah, if you compare to previous F1 games, this is all literally the exact same, all transplanted across, which is, I hope this really now solidifies why most of us didn't really bother with a My Team series on this year's game, because it just really would have been, you may as well just continue playing F1 23 My Team, basically. Let's do a facility upgrade, though. Go on. It's been a while. What can we actually afford? Fitness center? Let's get JB's racecraft awareness and focus up as much as we can. R&D then. What can we do? Weight reduction, I think, is probably going to be pretty good for the My Team car. Can't afford it, though. Can't afford it, can I? Oh, no. Surely we'll earn some now, won't we? Yeah, we'll add some resource points. Okay, here we go. Go through that. earn some resources, weekly resources, do the driver training camp, get some R&D there, and there we go. Now we can afford the weight reduction, and then engine. All these are quite expensive, and this is the menu of the R&D I never used to do on my team. Durability, hardly knew her. And then there we go. Our personal upgrade comes through. Now we got a new sponsor unlocked. Or we did actually already have one. We had 3. And then our facility is a level 3 now. So you can see that difference from initially when we loaded into the menu. The Vista upgraded from level 2 to level 3. So again, hoping to see the same sort of thing when it comes to 2.0 in the next month or so. But yeah, missing stuff like this. Like this made you feel like you're making progress in other areas of the career compared to driver. Oh, the old rivalry screen. I forgot about this. No more of the career-defined, heated rivalry. It's the old one where it's pretty simple, just a matchup in many regards. Yeah, that was at least a good improvement in driver career mode. The rivalry seemed a bit... Although, to be fair, like I said, didn't really matter when he became someone's teammate. Like, career-defined Max Verstappen, just absolute dud in that last season of ours, wasn't it? Haven't seen this in a while, huh? We haven't seen actual movement in the R&D chart for a long, long while. We actually have come into this race because of the upgrade we did on that weight reduction. We're now the best team on the grid, so... happy days.
It's a brand new season, and before the show gets well and truly underway, we've got the all-important matter of a free practice session. It's great to be back. It's so exciting to be here at a new season. Plenty for the drivers to get their heads around. What will be going through their minds right now?
The faster you can work around the circuit conditions and get the car tailored to your liking, the better, and then you can just focus on the job in hand in terms of lap times. But first of all, you've got to get the car feeling right.
Just want to say once again, thanks so much for making me part of this team. There's a huge...
I didn't choose you, mate. I didn't choose you. Just bring Jeff back, man. Miss him. I miss him. At least with him, he sounded like he had no clue. So, you know, you could kind of give him a rest. With Mark, he sounds smart, you know? So when he gets something wrong, it's like, oh, well, even these screens are the same ones as F1 23. What's going on with Jan, my character's placement on the left? Player 1, what's going on? Why is he looking so far, or he's got his whole body angled so far left, yet he's still trying to look at the camera? Oh, it's Jensen's turn now. Okay, brilliant. The mode is slightly chalked, isn't it? It's a little bit chalked.
Hulkenberg and Real Deal.
And Real Deal. I know loads of people always ask about this, which is a bit odd because I feel like you could probably just guess what I'm doing. But if you've ever wanted to know what the camera settings are for me, I like to put it all the way to vertical, FOV about 10. You're going to bring the angle all the way down. Then you need to think about where you want to place, you know, the horizontal, just so I like to get enough helmet, but also you can see the dash of the steering wheel. And then we've got camera shake to about 2, movement 0, and there you go. Right, come on, from last place, let's do this. We've got the best car on the grid. I'm playing this on a controller, FYI, because I fully have just said to myself, I'm not going back on F1 24 with a wheel until the next F1 game. Oh, here we go. Nice little train forming up. We can hopefully make a couple of moves here. Oh, yeah, understeer. Here we go. Lovely, lovely, nice. All in a file, easy pickings. Oh, wow, Verstappen down in P14. What's he doing in P14 here? Is it season 5 of my driver career mode? What's going on? And so comes to the end of one lap of this career, and that's enough. I don't want to play the game anymore. And so there you have it, guys. After 11 months, we booted up F1 24, my team career mode, and well, it was something, wasn't it? Let's hope for a lot more and big changes coming for F1 25. But if you have enjoyed this one, guys, anyway, be sure to hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. And you're around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.